If you're thinking about relocating to Florida and you're trying to figure out where in Florida, is it the middle, the top of Florida, way down south, I want to introduce you to our county that I currently reside in and help buyers and sellers for over 30 years in. Right here, it is Polk County, P-O-L-K. Some people, if you're from around here, say it a little bit southern and say Polk County. It is Polk County. And I can tell you right now, it is a great place for you and your family to consider relocating to. My name is Rhodes Stevens. I am a licensed real estate agent here. We have a team called the Rhodes Stevens Team, licensed over 30 years right here in the state of Florida. Can buy and sell homes and help clients anywhere in the state of Florida, which is great. So today I want to give you just really 5 things to consider if you're thinking about moving into this area, relocating, you're kind of kicking everything around, you're doing a lot of research, and believe me, you can do that. But I am living here, residing, raised our family here, love it. And let me just tell you 5 things really quick why you should consider this area. Reason number 1, location, location, location. So Polk County is right in the central of Central Florida. It is probably it's between Tampa and Orlando. You can jump on the Polk County Parkway, which is State Road 570. It's a toll road. You can get to Tampa from where we are, and we're in Lakeland, in about 45 minutes to an hour, depend on the traffic on I-4. That's another topic all to itself. Maybe I'll do a video on that because that can be interesting. Meaning it can be very crowded, right? Depending on what day and what time, which normally is pretty much all the time, unless you're really early morning. But Tampa in about 45 minutes to an hour. Orlando, about an hour to an hour and a half, depending on where in Orlando you're going. But we're right in the middle. So a lot of people that live in Polk County would hop on the toll road, hop onto I-4 and work in Tampa or Orlando. We see a lot of that. So also the beaches are an hour away. Multiple beaches. That's another conversation for another time, but let me tell you, there are multiple beaches and you don't have to pay beach prices by living here in this area. So it's really, really nice. There's, again, the nice thing about Polk County is very flexible. If you're a remote worker, your family, you can get to so many different places and it's just very convenient. So reason number 2, the affordability compared to Tampa or Orlando. Here's what I would tell you, that home prices are significantly lower than the neighboring metro areas. You take our home in Polk County, put it in Tampa, Orlando, St. Pete, Clearwater, Winter Park, it's going to be a lot more expensive over in those areas. So here in the Polk County area, it's going to be less expensive. Now, depending on what location you're buying in, it will vary a little bit. Now, here's what I'll say generally speaking, and again, very generally speaking, but Lakeland's going to be a little bit more expensive than Winter Haven, Auburndale, Bartow, Mulberry, some of the neighboring communities. Lake Wales, Haines City, these are all part of Polk County. All great cities to live in. Lakeland is the largest one, probably has a little bit more to offer as far as things to do with families, but all these cities I just mentioned have great little communities, but you're going to see your pricing a little bit lower in some of those other smaller cities compared to say Lakeland. And again, that's a very general statement. Let's get more specific to what you're looking for in what location, because that conversation can vary a little bit. The median home price right now in Lakeland through the first half of 2026 is around $335,000. I will say that's slightly down from last year. Overall, after 2025, it was about $350,000 roughly. So still, man, and let me tell you, you can get a nice home for the money, for call it $350,000. But Polk County is a great place for first-time home buyers, retirees, people want to relocate from the higher cost of living states. You can find that right here in this area. Reason number 3, we have a small town feel with big city conveniences. So, right here in Lakeland, we have over 38 named lakes. We have downtown Lakeland, which is Munn Park. We have historic districts. We have growing dining and shopping in the entertainment scene. We have a really strong sense of community. We have a farmer's market. We have some nice local events. And I will say the same thing for Winter Haven, Auburndale, Lake Wales, Haines City, even Davenport is on the very east side of Polk County, probably the closest city in Polk County that you're going to find to run to Orlando. If you want to get near what they call the Four Corners area, that's right in that Davenport area, which is if you want to be closer to Disney, maybe a vacation property, work at Disney, Davenport is going to be the very east edge of Polk County you're going to want to look at. We have beautiful Lake Hollingsworth right here. Florida Southern College is on the north part of that. We have Lake Morton, which is the Swan Lake, beautiful swans. And then we have Bonnet Springs, a great place to bring your family. You're going to see all the different areas of relaxation and play, and you can walk around there. They have food. Again, a great place to kind of hang out. Reason number 4, recreation, attractions, outdoor lifestyle. We've got Legoland in Winter Haven. You know, hey, who doesn't love Legos? If you have small kids, you're going to see they're going to love Legoland. It really has a lot to offer. Our kids were a little bit older by the time Legoland came in here, so I personally never been there, but there's so many families that visit just to go to Legoland. The photos look really cool. Google Legoland Winter Haven, you'll see. We have the chain of lakes over in Winter Haven, which is great boating, fishing, water sports. You know, again, whenever we grew up in this area, we would take our boat and we would go lake to lake and just drive around and ski and hydroslide. Man, beautiful, so much fun. We have the Circle B Bar Reserve, which is a great place to see wildlife, hiking, wildlife, bird watching. If you want to see alligators, go to Circle B. They're everywhere. And want to look out, but they've got good carved paths that you can see the gators from a distance. So cool and beautiful and quiet, and they've done a nice job of making that a place to go hike and yet feel desolate, yet be fairly in town. That's in southeast Lakeland, right near Polk Community College, Polk State College, my apologies. We have the Fort Fraser Trail, which goes all the way to Bartow, and coming in Lakeland, it's great for biking and walking. Again, our proximity to Disney, Universal, Busch Gardens, all the major attractions help Central Florida. Polk County it's a great place. It's a great place to live. And number 5 is this: the growth, the opportunity, and a really strong future ahead is very enticing for those of us in Polk County. We've seen it grow a lot the last 6 years. Traffic has doubled. If you don't like traffic, don't move to Polk County. By the way, here's another negative. If you don't like the heat, stay out of the kitchen. If you can't stand the heat in, I'm gonna call it July, August, September, even in October, it gets very hot and humid here. You don't want to move to this area. Here's the good news. You can always go inside and get air conditioning, right? I'm all for that. So I don't mind it at all. I'd rather be in the heat and the humidity than the snow, I hear. Never done that before, maybe a week or two. And I'd rather be in the heat than the snow. Just saying. And drop a comment below if you're thinking about moving here to get out of the winter. We hear that a lot. But I will tell you this, it gets a little toasty, but our summer months, our hot, humid months, are maybe the equivalent of your snow months, where it's 3, 4, 5 months in snow or whatever that looks like. So there's always going to be pluses and minuses anywhere you move in the country, right? It doesn't matter. A lot of new construction in Polk County. So if you're looking for a new home, again, very reasonable pricing for a new home. Now, what does that look like right now as of June 2026? I will tell you this right now, builders are offering incentives. They'll pay your closing costs if you use their preferred lender. They're offering interest rate buy downs. You can get a nice 3-bedroom, 2-bath. I'm going to say, generally speaking, 1,700 square feet for $325,000. That's $325,000. And nice home, production home, small lot, but good location, nice neighborhood. I mean, we're very affordable here in Polk County. So the job market is also very nice. We have, logistics, healthcare, education, a lot of growth. We have Orlando Health Hospital moving right up the road from where we live here, and they're partnering with Watson Clinic. They're doing great things. So, hey, long-term home values, investments, this is a great place to call home. We work with new home builders all over the place, work with a large custom home builder. You've seen some of my videos on this channel with Hulbert Homes, fantastic builder. We also work with a lot of production builders here in the area. There's Highland Homes, there's Southern Homes, there's Adams Homes. There's a lot of good home builders right here that do a great job and offer great value. So if you're thinking about moving to this area, 30 years, licensed, been in this area for 50 years. I can tell you, we love it here in Polk County. My wife and I raised our kids here, and we love it. We love it. It's absolutely fantastic. So if you're thinking about moving to this area, let's have a conversation. Here's what I want to know. I want to know what your needs are. What are you thinking about? Thinking about moving here in the next 6 months, 12 months? You're kicking it around. Let's have a conversation. My contact information is below. My cell phone, here it is, 863-647-8600. Call me, text me. My email address is below. Or if you just want to surf my website to see available properties in this area, go ahead and do that too, and we'll stay in touch. So, hey, thanks so much for tuning in. If you found value in this video, do me a favor, subscribe to this channel. I offer great content like this that will help you move into the area. We also have a lot of home walkthroughs that are fun to make and fun to walk through. So drop a comment below and how I can assist you. Hopefully we can talk one day. Just remember this, whether selling or buying, you got to call Brian. Have a blessed day.